there. So Tanga is my little little marker. Okay, so I'm trying something different today. I'm getting a bit croaky, so bear with me. That's a bit better. Still a bit croaky. So I've got the super high-tech gadget of a large glass holding my phone, and I am filming animes on my phone, which in terms of what I can see, it's actually pretty good. It's tracking really well. It's doing all the stuff that I hoped it would do, and without the lag of my poor, clearly needs an upgrade sometime soon PC, I'm able to actually get a pretty good capture. The theory is I can then stick this into my Google Drive, put it onto the PC, and edit it in Wondershare, which is what I have been doing. Up till now, most of my Pax Day stuff has just been tidying it up rather than there being a lot. Wow, that's a big smile. What I will probably need to do, because the camera's a little bit in the way of the screen, I'm going to need to get some kind of mount that will go over the top of my PC screen and pick up my face and not get in the way of the loading, get in the way of the main game screen too much. It has been a while since I have logged in, possibly a month or two, so I'm very much out of sync. I'm just hoping there hasn't been a server wipe and that what I had is still there, because it took me a lot of time to build my steps up the mountain to be able to claim the plots I wanted to claim. Nice, okay. So, yes, everything is still here. So I have a lot in it, okay. I've got a lot of stuff. Start getting on with. So I've got my weird staircase and everything. This was so I could get my plots in. So what I want to start doing now is building up stuff. So what's in my inventory? Oh, they've updated all of these. These look really nice. So I need to put some stuff away. Actually, what's in there? Okay, so silver ore. Can go in there. So, can these bits? Got some wicker baskets. Some of this stuff I would have made just to improve some skills. Actually, let's okay, so shift and click, they've changed some of the controls. Cool. That's not necessarily a bad thing. What's this? Animal hoof, stone, hide, garnet, silver ore. So my silver ore can go in there as well. Go sweet, meat chunks. Okay, so let's have a look. What can we make? Because it seems like making another simple chest not going to be a bad idea, but we need some planks. Don't have enough sapwood for planks. Okay. What else can I make? Wicker baskets. Wicker baskets. Log bench. I think I have a crude skinning knife. Crude skinning knife. Yeah. I don't need those on action bars. I've got all those things. So, construction hammer. That was now 5. So let's just get some resources. Do I have anything I can eat? Yes. Obviously eating different things improves stamina and stuff, so... Okay, so... getting a load of wood to get charcoal started is going to be important. And it takes, what, maybe half an hour or so for clay to... Oh, somebody started building something there, that's cool. So the more I can pre-collect, the more I can collect clay and stuff ahead of okay, so penny buns, where are they? There, let's have one of them. Let's get some stone, because I know that will allow us to make some more foundations, and obviously that's going to be a big... oh, wrong one. A big step. So I managed to extend as much as I could into the water, which is cool. Perhaps I need to plan the shape I want to use a little bit better. I should be able to start building foundations so that then there's some kind of logic to the base of the Sky Castle. And yeah, I'm just going to very quickly tweak the game sound a little bit. I'm just worried that it's too close to the volume of my voice. Yeah, that looks better. Let's go back to collecting some wood. We'll just go till we're getting a full. Okay, so those saplings are too hard. So I definitely need to work towards stronger axes. There are boars around, so I do need to be a little bit wary of them. So this is a very good spot for starting resources. So we'll just look at filling up the inventory with as much of this as we can. To get some other workbenches going as well, because I want to start building, I want to start making armor. Okay, inventory full. I want to start making armor, better weapons, other things, so that the whole death thing doesn't happen quite so much. So I think the first thing's going to be, can I make any more crafting stations? Let's have a quick look. What can I cook? Nothing. Okay. So, yeah, it's some of these that I'm going to need to be making. So I need wax, flint. Do I have any flint in any of the... So obsidian can go for now. Silver. Lead, silver. Okay, so I'm going to put the blizzard in and take the meat chunks out. That can go there. I can do that. This is going to be mostly stoneworking stuff. This particular one. Another one. Nothing in there now. Okay. So I'm gonna... Okay, not enough meat chunks to do anything with. That's fine. But that can go back And that one. And there's flint, I think, lying about. I'm pretty sure it's lying around over here somewhere. Yeah. I needed 8, so just look for a little bit more. Wow, that wasn't there before. I've only just spotted that. That's impressive, and yeah, they've done what I was planning on doing. Some degree. Well, to a much greater degree than I've achieved at the moment, so fair play to them. Hopefully mine is... You get that, mine should go all the way up to the top, so... I've got to just get fucking cracking, haven't I, really? So, potentially that'll motivate me. And I think, for me, I have a habit of wanting to do tons in a short space of time, rather than just an hour here, an hour there. So I need to make sure I'm doing a little bit more. Not that one, it needs to be that one. And I want basic leatherworking. Yeah. And I can do fletching tools as well. Cool. Now, if I go 5 construction hammer, what I need to be doing is making foundation. Let's get rid of the founder's bench. Then let's put in that. Let's take all of these out. So we've got that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, right, I'm out of stone. Okay. So let's... Yeah, short stairs. Let's get up here and make sure they line up. I think having them as... lining up like that. Yeah, good. So I like this. That juts out weirdly, but we'll worry about that another time. So I need stone. Okay, well let's some... What I can do is crafting. So what have we got? Log. Let's put log there. And we'll put the chopping block right next to it there. So there we go. So we've got a carpentry section. Nice. Then here we can put basic carpentry. And then oh, I need wooden beams. Okay, so let's do some beams. Okay, so this can be the cooking area for now. This can be metalworking for now. So I'm just going to put the other benches. Put a leatherworking there. Fletching can go there. What do I need for tanning? I need plank and woodstock. Plank and woodstock. Oh, plank and woodstock. Planks. Long woodstocks. There's this new premium thing. I'm assuming there's going to be a monthly that comes in, but for now, as a early access, I get that anyway. But we'll have to find out. Oh shit! I need another long stock. Okay. Okay. I thought I'd made longwood stock, but obviously not. Stock. Okay, that'll go there for now. So, do I have anything? I don't, because I've not killed many. Oh, I do have some. Let's see, can I make anything with these? Lime and water. Okay. So more ingredients kind of getting brought in. I've got lots of clay. Okay, so if that's respawned, it probably won't be too long until other stone respawns. Trying to be wary because I think there's a boar. In fact, I think I can see it. Oh no, it's a stone. Ooh. We've just got a plot here. Nice. So I'm going to get this stone. Because I think I'm just going to try and get a load of foundations done. It would be good to start making some cloth. But that's flax, and I can't remember where there is flax, so I'll have to go on a trek for that. I would go after those boars, but there's 2 of them, and at the moment I'm not really well equipped enough to do 2 at a time. It's very sketchy, and in previous videos you'll have seen me die repeatedly to these guys, and I don't want to do that. I'm collecting lots of sand, so potentially what I might need to do is make a load of glass with it. I'm sure there's something I can do, but I'm pretty sure that all starts with charcoal. So, as a little mental note for me, I don't want to go stuttery. I might need to. Oh wow, there's 3 of them over there. Let's give them a wide berth. What I might need to do is load up the charcoal burners before logging off. And I need to try and keep out of sight of those boars. Yes, I think I'm just about far enough away. Okay, so I can see some boars that way, so I think the sensible thing is to do my little up and around the mountain back to my base, get some more foundations down. So I think it'd be quite good to have foundation to the mountainside, because then I can start planning where walls would go and start getting a nice secure. Let's get some flint just in case, especially if I'm going to do some fletching. I'm probably going to need flint for that. There's a couple of beech. Let's have a couple of beech saplings. Yeah, it'd be good to have a solid base with walls around it, I think, and a door, because I can then at least stop people walking through my space. Not that they can really do much, but it just feels like that would be a good step to take. So I'm going to go put some. Yes, I've sort of loosely marked one of the boundaries with a fence. I could probably do that this side. Yeah, so maybe a wattle fence, but for now, let's go to these. So I'm going to want one on there, aren't I? So that. So that's a little low. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that one. But we'll go up. Okay, so the first stagger should be the one thing is that the grass and stuff will grow through the foundations. So this is where planning starts to come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So can I get 8? Difficulty with the 8 is there will be a little bit of a jut. So that means the wall will potentially be starting on this divide. What that also means is that that's not quite. So we kind of need it there. So that really needs to be the first step up, and that's okay because like that's not a terrible state of affairs. What's in the way of that then? Oh, is it them? Okay, so I need to put something in a box somewhere. That can go for now. We'll do that. there's going to be some... That's going to need to come out of the way. Okay, so can we put this central, the whole shape? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's going to be 4 across, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, that's actually the central one, I believe. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then what we need to do is get rid of that for now. That for now, and that. Oh, that's in the way. Okay, so there we have that one. So can we... We can't put anything in there because it's too much outside of the thing. Okay. This at least allows us to then put the wood block back, the log bench. Then we need to get rid of that because our next level of 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 up. And then we'll get rid of that for now. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 5 up. Okay. So doing this should mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That we then have no unwanted shrubs or anything coming up through the floor. Okay, so there's some resources that are being dropped. Now what is that? Put a few bits in. Oh. Resin can go in there, sand can go in there, basket and basket. I can eat one of them, I can eat one of them. That can go in, that can go in. can go in. Yeah, okay. Potentially, do I want to do what that guy had done with like a full stone set of stairs going up? Like along here, making it a nice big regal step up, because it'd be nice to have a boat, but this is a lake, it's not really going anywhere. So let's get the mallet out. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Oh. Let's get rid of that. Just make sure that we're getting nice strong, nice strong deep green foundation squares. Okay, cool. So now the question is, how far until we start getting grass getting in the way? There's some sapwood there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So, can I put another layer? So here's the thing. It's just starting to creep up. So, I think we go up one. Yeah, okay, so it's just up a smidge. Oh, wrong one. Okay, I think I can make one of them bows, so let's see. There should be some resin. Have resin. Don't have sinew though. No, that may have been thrown. So what I'm going to do is put all this clay in here for now. Let's make that stave. Okay. So I need to find some sinew, but in the meantime, I can... limestone and sapwood, okay. So I need stone and wood. And I need to go and take on a boar. But it should really be a boar on his own. So I don't run the risk of a deathing. So we're done 50 minutes-ish, that's pretty good. This might just have to be something I make a daily hour, which would be good for me to try and do. Daily hour, hour and a half. Also means I could put more videos out that are shorter and easier to watch. Ooh, hopefully easier for people to watch. Now, I've not quite figured out exactly how I'm going to make... I like that, like the odd towers here and there, but we're going as tall as we possibly can, so some of those steps are going to have to come out to make a proper wall, but that's for another day, I think, to worry about. I'm going to go through here, and if I come across just stone, I'm going to get it. But I think there's a boar all on his own. There's a boar. I think there's more than one of them. Yes, that's where the little group of three is. So if I keep running down the back here, I'm pretty sure there's a boar. Well, I think he's on his own. Which... like, oh no, the two of them. Yep, there's two of them. Let's keep going this way. Can I find a lone boar? Oh. There's dudes there, so let's not go tackle the dudes. Just need a ball. Might have to risk taking on the two of them. Let's see. Yeah, so let's buff us up as much as we can. And see if we can just get a few hits on them before they realise we're here. That helps. Come on. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, dead. Shit. That wasn't really what I wanted. So I was at least... oh yeah, because that's why I don't bloody want to die. Because I'm all the way up here on a flipping mountain. Alright, well, let's start the run home. Very impressive setup. Okay, so that fall didn't kill me. Okay, so not a terrible run back. I should be able to run along, summon my body, pick up my stuff, and hopefully loot the corpse of the boar I did kill before the other one finished me off. But that is a very strong indicator of 2 boars are too much. So hopefully... actually, so hopefully what I might have to do is just try and find a place where it's a single boar rather than 2 of them. But let's see where we get to. Right, so body shouldn't be too far. Right, there it is. Can I... H to summon? Cool. So, we're going to have to go and kill this boar to be able to get the spoils from the first kill. Jesus Christ. It is kicking our ass. Right, okay, let's take all. Right. We should have some sinew. Yes, so we can make the bow. That would have been a frustratingly wasted trip if we had not got any sinew. I can get some of this without attracting attention. Because I struggled with 2, there's no way I'm going to be able to take on 3. And this is what we need. I want to get as much foundation as I can done. Because there is tons of clay in my inventories. Use the camera angle to let me watch over my shoulder for that dude. Okay, so got some emoji things. Try them out when we get back to the base. Pick up clay as we go in. So let's go make bow and arrows. Actually, a whole load of stone here we might as well get as well. Yeah, you got a load of space. Get some more foundations up. And then you can start thinking about like an external wall. Now, I think external wall could be quite good. Just can have a nice decorated terrace. I definitely want some space to sit and look out over the lake. I'm just going to have a quick peek at this guy's setup because I do like the stone stairs, so that might be the next thing, is to make a nice stone staircase. Yeah, that is cool. I do like that. All copper in this area. Do I have to go somewhere else for tin? I don't know. Find out. wonder how well I'd get on if I was to do like an hour and a half to 2 hours of this a day. One of the big challenges I'm facing is trying to get a handle on like why I am the way I am. So stuff like getting into this and then forgetting about it is obviously not great. Ugh, I need 5 sinew, that's not great. Alright, what? So I'm going to need to find... I was probably chucking away sinew like an absolute fool. Resin can go in there. Magnet can go in there. Yeah, let's take some of the... Take the clay out. So, something else that I have the option of doing is now using these blocks to cover, even out this. I don't know. Would I prefer that? I think I would. That's going to mean because it's more space. Does it have to be across the board for now? Let's go. Then the next question is how put one there. So let's repair stuff. So, I mean, we're getting a better footprint. I think I might want to use some angles to make the front look less jagged. But, get a load of charcoal going. That was sort of my initial thought, wasn't it? Get loads of charcoal burners going. Let's just get as much wood as we can. Because I'm going to need to upgrade my axes and other tools. It would be good to keep an eye out for a single boar, because one boar at a time is just about manageable. And I need 3 more sinew to make my bow. Okay, there's one. Is it one on his own? It's a big question. Get 2 of them, run away. Can't deal with 2. Keep seeing the name tag pop up, but I can't see him. One on his, oh, there's 2. Can I get the one of them to come after me, but not the other? Come on, come over here. Shit, there's 3 of them over there. battery's full. So, what can I? Don't need the intestine right now. I do want the sinew. I do want to skin him. What don't I need? Don't I? Get rid of a shortwood stock in place of the rough animal hide. Okay. Get a bit more wood though. We found a little spot where I can sort of pull one away, which is better than nothing. Let's be honest. So I'm going to have to remember to empty my pockets, so to speak, when we venture out on a gathering. Otherwise it's just a lot of back and forth, isn't it? Okay, so that's a start. So the sinew can go in there. I'm going to take that out. And then I put all that clay away. And we'll get these new deposits that are growing. So if I can get a few more bits of the foundation, that'd be cool. So the idea that's forming at the moment is having like that square jutting out over the lake as part of the building, and then the flat. I want to kind of tidy that up, and maybe having the angles at the front would be cool, so it's not completely square. Hopefully you'll see what I mean in a minute. So let's get our thing. So let's be tidy about this. Let's get rid of that. And then we will have that as our outer edge. Can we put... Can we put this? No. Oh, I'm stood there. Can I put that? So, where... so let's go with... Yeah, like that. And can I put another angled one on? I wonder. No, won't let me do that. Okay. Then let's get rid of that. And we get rid of that for now. So we should have 1, 2. We then put that like that. Then have a symmetrical. Yeah, cool. If I then put this here. Like that. We've now got our nice little angled lookout. Yeah. I also want to just keep just a central thing going. That. Okay, we're out of stone. So that should be fine. Get rid of that. Do I have loads of wood? I don't have loads of wood because I was still going out and collecting some. Okay. So potentially go and get that single bore again. keep racking up the sinew. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be the way. Oh, my light tunic's leveled up. That's interesting. Skinning's gone up. That's cool. We got 50, 100, 150. So that's 3 more. The charcoal. We just do a whole load of wood, head back. We see some stone, pick it up as we go. Eventually I could get a little wood wall or something going, but maybe what I have to do actually, I'm trying to remember how it all levels up. Yeah, it might be that what I need to do is to get some wood walls up with window spaces and upgrade them at some point in the future. So I'm gonna stick with the idea of 2 hours a session. Well, that's too tough, yeah. That little bit. That'd be quite good to get some light or something. So let's see what. Yeah, I like that little angular thing. And it may be that what we do is we pull these walls back in a little bit, and then we can have like a big round floor, and then maybe can we have a symmetrical thing? Maybe have, yeah, maybe have a look out here, so we've got like a that could work. That could be quite cool. So is there any light at the moment? No. Okay, so how do I make no torches or anything on there? Raw is flax. Okay. I've done leatherworker, tailor. Need flax. So flax is the thing that I need to find. That's still going. Oh, excuse me. So let's look at some walls. So let's start putting a bit of structure on. So let's go with a window. I need the reeds, okay. Reeds are in one of these. Okay, so I need reeds, and there's a load of them here, so... Looks like it's picking up all of the times I tap on the keys, so... There might be something to tweak on the microphone. Yeah, let's just go full reed harvest for this, because we'll make use of them. Okay, inventory full. I seem to remember being able to make a torch. So, where was that? Oh, great. Going on now. I do have a founder's table. Where is it? Founder's table, right. Oh, because I need planks. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's do quickly some planks. I've got no more room. Okay, so... I think it was 12, so I should just do 2 of these. Right, okay, so let's do a windowed wall, the angle. Oh, that's a shame. But that's fine, we can set it there. A little wooden lip is not going to kill us. Okay, that's a start. Can we get anything going in the furnace? We need 100 charcoal, so no. Oh, that's 30. Did I not pick up the charcoal from there? No, I didn't. I can get some glass going, so let's do some rough glass. Need to make another simple chest. Oh, I have got enough stuff to make one. Cool. Let's put the simple chest. There it is. I can go just there for now. I'm not sure why I can't make a torch. Yeah, settings, notifications, okay. Okay, redeeming queue. Party. Race, okay. Market, okay. Journal. Plans. Map. That's cool. Okay, so I've got a prayer. Is that C then? Okay, no. H. Okay. $285. Okay, so I can buff myself for certain things. That's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, so gathering, forage yield, mining yield, skinning yield, woodcutting yield, 20. Right, let's do that. Let's just cut down a load of trees. So the grace is daily login rewards, basically. So I need to make sure I'm logging in every day just to try and get that grace so I can buff certain activities. So looks like the sun's going to be coming up soon, maybe, or is that the moon? No. I'm going to collect wood towards the boar. See if I can pick off that single boar. I think I only need one more sinew to make my bow and arrow. And that then gives me a bit of an ability at attacking things whilst keeping a distance, which is obviously good. Okay, run away, that's two of them. Run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Can't deal with two. Ah, okay, if only one's followed me, even better. I can finish him off. Okay, so appears the trick is if there's two of them, hit one, run away. The one that you hit follows you. That's a handy little thing to know. This does mean if I then get the attention of the second one, I'll be able to take him out, as one at a time is manageable. Now, my brain has leapt off onto another thing now, is flax. The flax doesn't grow near water, but I need flax for tailoring and stuff. So let's have a little run 'Cause it's normally, if I remember, it's normally found by roads and stuff. Copper ore. Don't need copper ore at the moment. What I want to try and do is find flax. I'm going to run over here, if I can find some. Because I think if I run up onto this plain, there'll be some not far off. Because that looks like flax to me. There we go. Dark brown. There's a boar over there, so I can probably deal with him. I don't see any friends. Let's have another look for a patch of flax. Sun's coming up, which makes things easier. Getting into the wooded area is going to be... Oh, there's flax. I was going to say going to be less likely to find it, but on the outskirts, clearly there is some. Okay, inventory full. So, got the nice little icon on the compass bar thing at the top there, which shows me which direction to run in. So, swimming is a good way to drown. I don't want to do that. But if I go down this side of the lake, I should be able to just run around. No. Raw. Oh. Lemo. Maybe not. Wow, so they've done well. They've got really into the lake. Perhaps, That's very cool. Wonder how they managed to do that. Oh, where am I going? Oh yeah. I was going the right way. I keep forgetting there's like a little lake and then the bigger lake. That little lake must be much shallower. Allow people to build kind of that far in. Really nice looking house. The question is, can I shortcut around it? No. I'm going to have to go the long way around. That is very cool, to be fair. So, let's go with basic carpentry. No, it wasn't that one. It was that one. Log workbench. Tailoring tools. I need bone fragments. Well, I know I have bone fragments. Not that one. So I need to put the sinew in there, take the bone fragments out. Take the sinew out as well. Okay, cool. Oh, I haven't got any room. So let's chuck a load in the charcoal. Just one for now. So at least opens up a slot to make the tools. Okay. So I should now be able to make tailoring. Tailoring. Okay, so I can make a few things. So, okay. So I need to make one of those. So I need short stocks and planks. Short stocks and planks. So something's got to go in here. Let's put a flax and a flax. I need to make some short stocks and planks. So short wooden stock. And let's make plank. Now was that enough? Needed more. Okay, more short wood stocks. Cool. So up here for now. Let's put spinning wheel there for now. And then if I get rid of that, should be able to go one. I was getting. Remember getting wool fibre off something. Okay, so what do I need to make the tailoring? Right, so I've got everything to do that. Everything I need to do that. So let's put the tailoring thing on there. Now, for this, I need more linen string, I need more stocks, I need coarse leather string. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Okay. Sewing needles. I can make some sewing needles. I can make wood buttons. That's very cool. There's some more things in here that can be made. The pilgrim breeches, coarse linen cloth, sewing needles. So, can I make some coarse linen cloth? Because having some breeches would be a good bloody start. Let's have a quick look at the founder's crafting table, because founder's mantle. I think that might be purely cosmetic. Let's have a look. Pilgrim's tunic. Okay, so this gives me some better protection. So, so physical defense 36. What does my current thing give me? Nothing. Okay, so a new tunic seems like a sensible first step. So let's make one of them. And we failed. That's annoying. Okay. So I need linen string, and I think I put some flax away. Let's pick up flax. No. Flax and a flax. Yep. So let's make everything, make all the linen string we can. See if we can make ourselves another bit of kit. Then anything that's yeah, so there's some wood that can be loaded into okay, so the pilgrim's tunic is now like given that we can make it pretty much. So let's make one of them. Cool. Now it looks like I can make yeah, I can make some breeches as well. What does the hood need? Cloth. Okay, so let's equip that. Where are the breeches? My brain's gone, I can't see them. Or did we fail to make them? That would be annoying. Oh, no, there they are. Okay, so I am going to just drop this tunic because I don't need it. I'm going to go and do. But those are that's much nicer kit. Let's make the boat, and then just going to make some bog standard wooden arrows. Have some ammo. Okay, we now should have some rawhide. Cool. So what can we do with that leather working wise? No buck leather, right? Okay, so I need to check, what do I need to make the coarse leather string for that? Okay, so let's make some coarse leather string. Okay, so first I have to make it into nubuck leather. Cool, and now I'm going to go coarse leather string. Okay, so let's make all of the nubuck I can. Right, well I'm going to go with things that I know I'm going to succeed in making. So I'm going to make a jerkin, because it's showing it as not difficult. Pilgrim's pants, don't have enough leather. Okay. The head cap is quite hard. Okay. Okay, so can I make any more linen string? It needs 30. Okay. So let's put some bits here, so we can put sand, put clay, hooves, resin, clay. Let's see what I can do with that. Okay, so I'm just thinking about putting whatever I can in to cook, as it were. Archers, do you know what? I'm going to give it a bash. Nice, okay. We've now got some boots, so we're getting a bit more armoured. That's a lot better. Okay, so I need to make some chests to be able to move those, so need some planks. Cool, so I can get Right, so I'm just going to get that stone. No stone deposits. It'd be quite cool to just get the symmetry of those front sections. That'd be quite cool. Nothing I can eat at the moment. So blacks is going to be something I'm going to need to get a bit more of. I do like that kit though. The new jerkin and stuff does look very cool. And obviously you've then got the skills in light armor, medium armor. I guess there must be a heavy armor coming, if not already available. So yeah, there's a lot of improvements since I last played. Lots of little touches. I don't think I've ever done an early access game before, if I'm honest. So this is very cool. Yeah, right height. So what I need. Right, okay, so that's actually wrong. So I need that. Oh no, I should probably stay up there. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3. But it needs to be, yeah, in there. That far out? Hey. Yeah, so that's right. And then we need the corner bit, which was to sit flush on there. Okay. And then we put a hole one. We used that corner. Straightened it. How wide across was it? Was it? Come on. Then we've got 1. We've got 2 wide, and then we have 1. Let's see. So we've got 1. They overlap at all? How do I figure it out? Got 1, 2. Okay. So if I want the little symmetry thing, what I need to do is figure out where the get rid of that for now. other option would be to make this narrower. So if we do that, that's still a nice little space. We only need that one central. So how far across, question, can we get that angled one? Is that a little bit too outside of the border? We need, where's the angle one? What we need is that. We need it there. We should be able to then put the then we can put the angle one. Oh, we don't have enough reeds. I'm pretty sure we do have enough reeds. Might be the wood that I'm short on. Yeah, but that's better. And then if I've got materials, one more of these. There we go. Right, okay. Let's get a little bit of wood. Now we're at nearly 2.5 rather than 2 hours. There we go. It's a good experiment. See if the animes hasn't been crashing, been filming. How easy it is to then transfer across will be the next thing for me to figure out in editing. That's the only downside. The turtle running. Oh, what? Control. Okay, is that like a sprint? Oh yeah, control, okay. 2 breath of balance. 1 breath of life. Okay. Got some healing abilities and stuff. It'd be interesting to see how well I do against a couple of boars with this extra kit. And you know what? Now feels like as good a time as any to find out. So yeah, I've only got my sticky stick, but I can start doing some blacksmithing very soon. Well, there were 2 of them around here somewhere. Maybe they've not spawned yet. Pretty sure there's one somewhere. Unless somebody's out hunting them. Oh, see a boar. Escape over there. How many is that? That's 3 of them. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's see. We get on with this. Okay, they're not killing us quite as quickly. Okay, I hadn't spotted them because that's where my iPhone sits to do my animes, but I actually have healing spells, which is bloody cool. So look out, boars. Oh, I've got my okay, so that's quite a good way of pulling one of them over. Yeah, okay, we're starting to get somewhere now. Get a couple of hits in before they get close. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're starting to get somewhere now. we go. Okay, so we're now no longer running around in underwear. We're actually getting some quicker progress. So, are there any other... Oh. Did I get him? I did. Okay, so bow and arrow, great for taking down deer. Great for pulling boars out of a group. So, getting lots of leather would be cool because I can then just kit out some more armour, which just means less chance of having to run and pick up corpses, which obviously is brilliant. I might have a look at making a clan at some point soon because that gives me the chance to design a tunic, which would be unique to me. A little bit of fun, doesn't really have any game benefit at the moment as far as I'm aware. But I think what I'm going to do is a little bit more and then I need a break to eat, but I am actually getting dragged back into this again. So I think I might give myself another couple of hours later because just starting to get some momentum. Also allows me to check how easy it is to upload the pre-recorded animes. Give my phone a little breather. Make myself a coffee, other things that I need to do, and then come back. Maybe just bash through other stuff. Anything that I've not picked up before, I'm going to pick up because, well, you know, how else do you know what it's going to do? I can load up my charcoal burner, which would be good because that obviously means at the time of having some to eat, it can keep producing. I can see stone reforming, so I'm going to... Oh no, that's clay. That was the stone growing back again, but it's not. So let's just do a couple of things before I take my break. So we're going to go window. Yeah, so we're going to go window. Oh, I need to pick up reeds. I'll do now. Do that. There. Can put the off. More reeds. Okay, cool. I can put the half wall there. Which means that half wall goes there. To the other side, and then we do the doorway. No, do the doorway. Is that right? Yeah, that way. Cool. So that's those two little bits there. And obviously that can then grow higher and higher as we need it to. I'm going to put wood in the burner. So how much of that can we do? Right, so there's one. Take that out, but one, yeah. And that, what can I take out? I can take out that, boom, boom. Right, so let's see what I can put in the smelter thingy, basic furnace. So we've got some glass we can take out. I don't have any tin, don't have any iron, but I have copper. So let's make a copper ingot. Let's get that started. Because I know in one of these boxes is 20. One. Do we have it useful? Not right this second. Okay. So let's get one of those in. So the only real thing now is just starting to tidy up this down here. So what will it let me do? Will it let me do anything? Okay, so it'll let me do that. So if I get rid of that, go for, will it let me? Yes, okay. So we can then tidy this all up to that line. Oops. That was daft. Okay. So we know that that's as far out as it'll let me go. So maybe if I do that, yeah, that's at least a similar angle. That's tidier. Will it let me put another them? It will, but I think that's going to be too far wide. So I know we can put another one of them. Let's just go for the angle. So what can we do? We can definitely do that. that's cool. So I don't have enough stone, but it should let me do that as well. And then we've got at least, in fact, what I could probably do, just for the immediacy of solving the problems, get rid of that. And put that. So that at least gives us a tidy end, which I like. Now, I think, let's bring it a thing. I think putting these, and I don't have enough for them now, but I think putting that like all the way along would be very cool. So that's going to be something to do in the not too distant future. What do I need? Basic. Okay, so I need cooking tools, so I need to make a bronze sheet. So that's something that needs to be figured out. Pottery, more basic forge parts. Okay, so I can make some basic forge parts. And I think what I'm going to do is, are those stone crops? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stop this for now. 7 out of 10. What can I do with the glass? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so that's quite cool. I can make rawhide there. Which I should then be able to make into leather. Fur leather. Let's try that, see what that does. Okay, fur leather. What do I need for that? Okay, so let's make all of the new. I've got marchers, but I don't have the vanguard breaches. Okay, so it's just having enough leather, which I don't at the moment, but I can make helm cap. So let's see, can I actually do that? No, failed. But I got some experience for it. Let's make a coarse leather band, because that's probably useful for something. Yeah, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break. Exit game for now, and come back after I've had some to eat.